SGI Buddhists chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo and recite excerpts from the Lotus Sutra in order to bring forth from within their lives the highest state of life, known as Buddhahood. Buddhahood is characterized by abundant wisdom, courage and compassion, and a sense of empowerment. SGI members strive to chant in the morning and evening facing the Gohonzon, enshrined in an altar in their homes. The Gohonzon is a scroll with Nam Myoho Renge Kyo written down the center.
To begin chanting, if you haven't already set up an altar, sit upright facing a blank wall or something that won't distract you. You can sit on the floor or in a chair, in whichever position is most comfortable for you.
Put your hands together in front of you like this. Start by chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo on one note. Make sure to keep your eyes open.
There's no need to visualize particular images or to empty your mind. Just be yourself and focus on your hopes and prayers, and then simply concentrate on the sound of Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
When you first begin, chanting even just a few minutes every day is great. Of course, at first it might take a while to get used to the pronunciation, so you can start off slowly, like this. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
The phrase Nam Myoho Renge Kyo means, I dedicate my life to the wonderful law of cause and effect that leads to Buddhahood. Nam means dedication, and Myoho means mystic or wonderful law, an expression of the Dharma or underlying principle inherent in all life. Myo, in particular, signifies the unseen essence of life, as well as its potential to revive and open, while Ho refers to life's manifestations. Renge means lotus flower. The lotus produces seeds and flowers at the same time, and therefore symbolizes the simultaneity of cause and effect. Just as the pure lotus flower blooms in a muddy pond, so the pure life state of Buddhahood exists within our lives. Kyo is voice or teaching of the Buddha.
Chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is like a spiritual workout. I always find it really refreshes and revitalizes me. It's almost like recharging my batteries. When I'm chanting regularly, I have more energy and the strength not to be defeated by my problems. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho.
The practice of chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo was established by a 13th century Japanese priest named Nichiren in order to enable all people to tap into their inherent Buddha nature. In addition to chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, SGI Buddhists recite parts of the 2nd and 16th chapters of the Lotus Sutra. The 2nd chapter is entitled Expedient Means, and the 16th is called Lifespan. Chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo and reciting these passages is known as Gongyo. Nichiren Daishonin stressed that these chapters best explain the essence of the Lotus Sutra and express Shakyamuni Buddha's core message, that everyone, without exception, possesses the enlightened life state of Buddhahood.
So that's the basic practice, chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo and doing Gongyo.
But it's difficult to maintain a consistent practice just on my own. Studying Buddhism and practicing with other people helps me deepen my understanding.
Meeting all kinds of people who practice this Buddhism gives me new perspective and prevents my practice from becoming self-centered.
Hearing how other people have used their practice to challenge things they thought were impossible inspires me to make greater efforts in my life.
A core activity of SGI in many countries is the local discussion meeting, where people can ask questions and engage in dialogue about the philosophy and practice of Nichiren Buddhism. Further information can be found on the SGI website. There are introductory materials and a directory to help locate SGI organizations and centers.